I was listening to the words that were being said here today, and they just draw on my heartstrings, because I think Virgil was a man who was larger than life. And I never really knew what that meant until I'm standing here today and I see the crowd and I listen to the various stories. But there's a quote that says that leadership is best when it derives from influence rather than authority. And Mr. Virgil had a lot of authority. He had authority as mayor, he had authority as president of the Municipal Association, authority chairman of Home Federal, but he didn't use it. He used influence. He used influence to put us on the road where he thought we needed to be, but he never would take the credit, and he'd make the people around him feel that it was their idea, when he was in fact leading them down that road where we are today. When Virgil was elected mayor in the 60s, he started holding city council meetings in African American churches. At that time, councilmen were elected, council people were elected at large, and so there wasn't a lot of equal representation. And he felt this was a way that everybody could know what their government was doing. And from that, and forming biracial committees in the community that paved a way for a future that we could move together in, Virgil was forward-leaning and had a lot of foresight in that, and paved the way for our single-member districting that gave everybody a voice in government. And with Home Federal, we'd have a lot of people coming around, banks that wanted to buy Home Federal, and he always said no. Him and Mr. Cleanscales and the board would say no. And he could have made money. The board could have made, it would have been financially lucrative for them to have done so. But the question that he always asked, well, if we sell Home Federal, where are the local folks going to go when they need a financial?
That's right.
So he was forward-leaning in that approach as well. And when I think about the industry he brought to Bamberg and the folks that are still working at these industries, the training facilities such as Job Corps, which I used to work at back in the day, Virgil was instrumental in bringing those employers to Bamberg, which today still employs many of our citizens here. So larger than life, still having an impact today. The houses that he built, over 600, we heard Chairman Walker mention about that and others. He always reminded me, though, that he didn't build houses, he built homes.